Hello everyone, welcome to Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I'm not sure how many more episodes of this there are going to be, but there's an area that I want to check out that I think is a great way to finish out this week. What's probably actually going to happen... Oh, I don't need that equipped right now. Actually, this would be a good time for some investigation, because... supplies 85%, materials 92%, weapons 63%, quests... Wow, I've really got a lot of techniques to find. Techniques shards, there's some demons to find, bunch of pieces of armor and stuff. My map exploration's pretty good, though. I've discovered a lot of the enemies. So... yeah, a bunch of these don't have... yeah, no shard from this guy. Interesting. 100%. 100 resists to everything. Iga also had that stats. Yeah, Iga had more stats than the final boss. Is that right? 10,000? Yeah. Fascinating. Ah, weak to dark. Yeah, that seemed about right. I don't know whose this is. I don't know if there's something that I can do to make them show up, or if it's... oh, I bet you that... I bet you this is the boss, of the 8-bit area where I'm going to go. Okay. This has a shard I haven't found. Interesting. There's a lot of these things where I kind of want to explore more. But anyway, if there's other characters play... well, I know there's going to be other characters play, as I've talked about that. That's stuff that I want to investigate more later as well. But I think a lot of these are going to move to weekend slots where I'm playing Guild Wars right now. Which is something I'm happy to do. Now, where are the... oh, did I not get them because I died in that area? I bet you that's the case. Just noticed my mouse cursor was on the screen. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go up here. So I want to go to the 8-bit area. Alright, and that's how I want to finish out the main series of this. I do want to swap around some of my gear for that, though. Notably... I'm going to try this, because I'm curious about what that ends up meaning. The Rose Ring... let's see, Silver Power Ring... that would increase damage to 197 with this weapon. What does the Traverse... 201, so that's stronger. I'm going to go ahead and use that one. Over the Rainbow is just good. Scarlet Dress, Valkyrie Dress. Scarlet Dress gives me more int. Shinobi gives me more attack, though. And some additional useful resistances. So I think I'm going to go with that. For top-end stuff. Oh man, Demon Horns increases my strength by 8. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go hit up this save room. And then we're going to go see how well I can do with that 8-bit area, because that area kicked my butt. Get out of here. Oh, I should totally change my shard from pickpocket to, like, optimizer. Maybe this one. Oh, but optimizer increases my damage so much. Okay. There's that picture of Iga. Let's go get my butt kicked by the 8-bit nightmare. Okay, let's go look at these guys, because I wanted to look at their stats, and then I realized I didn't have them in my thing. Is there a faster way to scroll this? That would be nice. 8-bit zombie. Ah, super weak to light, so this weapon works. It has a shard. 8-bit skull, also weak to light. Excellent. Oh, that's right. They had like a... because I came in here I explored around a bit, and then I got wrecked. And they had like 8-bit fireballs and stuff. Okay, I have the lycanthrope claws. Let's change this over to craftwork, maybe?
Take this.
That 8-bit ghost. Ooh, what did they drop? Summon 8-bit ghosts. Okay, cool. You can see how precise the thing is, yeah. I'm going to actually change Shuriken to this one, I think. I'm not too impressed. Like, I continue to not be too terribly impressed with this Wraith. This one just has a huge... Actually, no, I know what I need to equip. I need to equip Bloodstained. Yeah. That's right, I got to this guy. The 8-bit overlord. I should actually change my weapon to the Durandal. So that's going to be easier to hit with. That sounds like an excellent time to use an X potion. Wow, I've got a serious hit rate on that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, gotcha indeed. 8-bit nightmare. So what is that? Oh yeah, I got this. There's got to be another cookbook somewhere. I'm just gonna go ahead and eat these to get my stats up. Sweets, drink, ultimate dish. I don't know where the whatever it is that I'm missing is. Cashmere equipment. Oh yeah, there's that last hairstyle. I should go check that out too. There was a new that I saw in here. What was it? Oh, the Cashmere. Okay. Okay, here's 8-Bit Nightmare, a book inside which an ancient demon overlord has been imprisoned. Huh. So I can go back in here. The sword continues to be very powerful. As one would hope. I definitely have some weapon types that I have not used as much of.
Bloodsteel! Bloodsteel!
How does Bloodsteel work?
Take this!
Is there something I'm not doing properly with it? Ouch.
Bloodsteel! Bloodsteel!
Because I hit it,
Take this!
does it not affect enemies? Or does it only affect specific types of enemies? I don't know. Absorb blood from nearby enemies to restore your health. It just doesn't seem to work on these guys. I'm just going to put on Draconic Rage because that thing hits like a truck. I guess I'm going to eat another one of those. I don't know what happens if I go in here since I've beaten this guy already. Is it just an exit? Or does he... Oh, I can fight him again and again.
Answer my call!
Sheesh, that did almost 700 damage to him.
Answer my call!
Okay, so my real question is, does this restock the chest? No, it does not. Okay, so I can beat him again, but it doesn't accomplish anything exactly? Oh, this is a good spot to fight the Bloodbringer. That's good to make note of. Yeah, I might as well go hit up the save point. I'm just gonna go back to town. I'm not sure what that book does. I'm curious to find out. I don't know where that last, like, bit of mist map is. Oh well. I'll probably find it at some point in time. Okay, let's go and see if there's any new dialogue here, I guess. If nobody here has anything to say, I might go check out the library. I've already done all of her quests. All right. I put on gear for killing enemies, not for finding loot. So let's go ahead and put on my loot gear. More likely to drop gold. Cool, but this is what I want right now. This. That right there. That's the thing.
It's good to see you. What are we transmuting this time?
I don't know. Legitimately, just no clue. Anything here standing out as new? Oh, I can make Imperial armor. I mean, I guess?
I'll go with this.
Let's go ahead and make a silk
I'll
dress
go
too,
with
because... Yeah, coronation gown. Has some
I'll go with
stats
this.
on it. Unfortunately, it lacks a certain particular ability that I really like, but you know, has some stats on it. Yeah, one of those is a reward. So this requires flight feathers, and this requires an imbrued fang and another Rava Baral. My real question is that book used to make interesting. Is that book used to make one of these things like maxed level? That's what my real question is. I'm curious about that. Because I could see that being the case, absolutely. Is it actually... no, that's not the... There's definitely got to be another recipe book out there somewhere, too. Oh, well. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Okay, so the Draconic Rage... Okay, that requires Dragon Bones as well. Head Flail is very strong looking in terms of those stats. I can increase this with Pelicus. That doesn't surprise me. Oh, these use the 8-bit coins and stuff to upgrade. Interesting. Healing's maxed out in that regard. Dimension shifts. Yeah. Well, there's definitely a lot of things I need to go find in this game. Oh, silver bullets. Interesting. So if I made some silver bullets, I could upgrade those. Well, what's needed to make silver bullets? That sounds like a thing I would be able to make. Silver bullets, they require some holy water, and then I could make 9. Well, I think I can make some holy water.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Okay, does that allow me to... Yeah, because it requires 1.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Cool. Now those are maxed. Awesome. I guess there's not a whole lot more that I necessarily have to do at the moment.
Stop back often.
So there's definitely things for me to find. But I'm trying to figure out what else to do with this episode. Because I feel like it's not been quite long enough. Well, let's see what I need for my quests. I need... Oh yeah, before I worry about that, let's go visit the library. Whoop. Okay, the library was... Yes. There's something that I wanted to check here too. For the sake of amusement, shall we say. Because it indicates that the library has... You can do that, eh? I don't know if that does anything, but it's amusing nonetheless.
I've come by some new reading material.
Oh, most exciting. Tome of Conquest. The ultimate tome, equivalent to the Prowess Tailwind and Mastery tomes. I mean... Hastens proficiency growth. What does that even mean? I don't know, but I'm gonna use that. Greatly increases luck. Makes directional shards stronger. That's interesting. Like, this whole system has a lot of stuff going on, but I don't necessarily know what to do with it, if that makes sense. What was the one that made... you know what? Let's go for the double lock bit.
I'll go with this.
Be certain to return what you borrow.
Cool. So there's nothing new from him exactly, but there's that one thing that was new. So that was cool. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and look at our demon list. The 8-bit overlord does drop a shard and does have some loot. Interesting. Tracer. There's another... How are there demons that I haven't found, I wonder? And I haven't gotten a shard from these guys or these guys. Well, a lot of what I've got left to do, honestly, is going to be farming things. And I don't know that that's especially interesting, so it may just be best to call things to a close. Scratch my head about where some stuff is hidden. But, before I do, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to town. I'm going to save in the usual spot. Now I'm going to go back to extras and see if there's anything sitting there that stands out as different or whatever. Because I do know that there's going to be additional playable characters. Additional playable characters, to be clear, would be played on, I think, the weekend slot where any of this content is going to go sit. Because I feel like I have beaten the... Well, I know I have beaten the main game. But save complete. Alrighty. I have saved. Let's go back to the title screen. Here's Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Extra mode. There's speedrun and boss rush. If I click new data. Okay, so there's definitely additional stuff here. I don't know. I think I'm going to go ahead and just call this here. So, thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this series. I definitely intend to play more of this on the weekends when there's more stuff that I want to do with it. But this is going to go ahead and conclude things for the standard weekday playthrough. So, until next time, everyone, take care and goodbye.